flagship guns carried commands across the chaos of
Hey guys, I'm coming to you live from Washington DC. Hey, people of the internet, we are at the US Army and 50th celebration parade, guys. Look at this, people. Guys, look at this. This is beautiful. It's crazy as well. So guys, behind the tree line is the White House. We are at the National Mall, baby. We are at the National Mall in DC, guys. Look at all these people. Whoop, and there's a plane that's just taken off, guys. Look at all these people, guys. This is at the National Mall. And we are celebrating. We're here to view and enjoy the US Army Parade at 250, guys. 250 years of the US Army. Look at all these people, guys. So guys, come with me. Let's enjoy the parade. We're going to be watching a display of military hardware, tanks, planes, you know, and then later there's going to be fireworks, guys. Come with us. Let's go, guys. Vamos.
Generation of leaders. For 250 years, one force has stood ready, unshaken, unmatched, unbreakable. And today, the legacy rolls on. This is the United States Army's 250th Anniversary Parade. Joining us, the Secretary of the Army, please welcome the Honorable Daniel B. Bristol. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Secretary of Defense, the Honorable Pete Hegseth.
Yo, we haven't been engaged.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of the United States.
Oh, wow. They're just shooting. See the white smoke? They're just shooting shit.
I don't know where anything is coming from right What's happening right
Do you see the white smoke?
now? Yeah.
I think maybe either Trump is on stage right now or he's walking like where the camera is. Oh yeah. That's so cool.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
They started as a small, unorganized group of shop owners and farmers, but they fought the most powerful army in the entire world to a standstill in Concord, Lexington, and Louisville.
Then our Continental Congress chose George Washington as general of our Continental Army.
But it wasn't until 1 year later, on July 4th, 1776, that news arrived of the signing of our Declaration of Independence.
Now we had a new army and a new nation.
With little gunpowder, no shoes, bloody feet, few cannons, little training, and even less food.
Valley Forge started in December. They went into winter camp in December of 1777, approximately 2,000.
Has now become the most powerful army in the world.
Today, many things are very different from that army here at Yorktown. But an undying passion, guts, and love for our country remains deep in the heart of today's army. When I look into their faces, you can see it. That will never change. God bless the United States Army, and God bless the United States of America.
One of the world's finest professional music organizations, the United States Army Band Marching Zone. They are the premier music organization of the U.S. Army, our nation's most senior service. Stationed at Joint Base Meyer-Henderson Hall, Virginia, it plays an important musical role in events of national and international significance. They were founded back in 1922 by Army. It also maintains 24-hour visiting while also conducting funeral services honoring our fallen heroes at Arlington National Cemetery. The regiment's 50 campaign streak and stand is a testament to its long, faithful service to our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd Infantry Regiment, the Old Guard. In 1775, the shot and uniting 13 colonies against the odds, turned the tide of and a European securing independence and giving birth to the United States of America. Radios and field coatings in 757, and the Continental Army flags and drums carried commands across the chaos of the Old Guard, fight from drum corps, everybody. Whoa! And now, from high above, ladies and gentlemen, celebrating 250 years, your United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. Descending at over 120 miles an hour, the Golden Knights are using flexible gliders to maintain their formation. They open their main canopy simultaneously. Our nation's westward expansion began. The Army repeats their guardian ceremonies as native scouts lit the way. As they march by, a soldier's uniform signals their duty, their role, and their regulations. History is the 4th Infantry Division based out of Fort Carson, Colorado. From Fort Cavazos, Texas, home of legends, the 1st Cavalry Division rides with pride. Born from the thunder of horse cavalry traditions of the Civil War, the 1st team forged its reputation on the front lines of history. They storm Manila with the flag column, charge into Pyongyang as the first to reach the line and face the brutal crucible of Iron Dragon. The first of 13 main campaigns to Vietnam where they proved their mettle. Today, that's past. Elite soldiers and cutting-edge equipment. Tough, fit, fearless. The 1st Cavalry Division is a lethal, disciplined force that stands ready to fight and win anywhere, anytime. And the legacy rides on. This is the CAD. Special thanks to our sponsor, Lockheed Martin.
They're like, oh, we will be in chat.
Built to deflect deadly shrapnel from above. Not bulletproof, but battle tough. Nicknamed the Pershing Group, on their feet was the N-1918 Bridge Group. It was designed to survive the brutal grind of trench warfare. And on their backs, the field back, rations, ammo, first aid, and a gas mask. Everything available and needed to fight. The 42nd responded to terrorist attacks on 9/11. Later, the war on terrorism, the rainbow was stretched across the world again, deploying Iraq and Afghanistan. Thundering into view, the pride of Fortsville, the U.S. Army Artillery Half Section. This is railroad powered by whose complete ceremony utilizes the legacy of the artillery, which was fixed discipline and fixed majestic work like a vintage 1918 case of that section keeps alive and represents the power of pride and this is Fortsville's finest, ladies and gentlemen.
This rain, they're really gonna look like they're like.
Special thanks to our sponsor, Ford Energy. Flying overhead right now, they are fast, they are fierce, and famously moved to the Doolittle Raid over Tokyo. Leading up front, the Flight B-25 Mitchell. Up next, the Cavalry in the sky, the T-51 Mustang. From the sky, we're back down on the ground. World War II vehicle lift charge, legendary quarter-ton 4x4 command recon vehicle. You might have a Jeep in your driveway, but not like this. The U.S. Army truck quarter-ton 4x4 command reconnaissance, better known as the Jeep, was an iconic vehicle in World War II and was the world's first mass-produced four-wheel drive vehicle. The Army used the Jeep for almost every military activity, including command vehicles, scout cars, medical ambulances. Fast, rugged, the Jeep became a symbol. They needed innovation. Uniforms evolved for every environment. The power trap remained a mark of based out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky, traces its roots in today's Army. The iconic Sherman tank is here, ladies and gentlemen. It was the cornerstone of the U.S. Armed Forces, showing its military might in World.
Oh yeah.
some of the most. That staccato beat of the rotor blades was a welcome sound as many troops fired in combat. From transport and medevac to the first air support and reconnaissance, the OA-6 Coyote scouted the terrain and it continues its mission. It remains an enduring symbol of the 1st Cavalry Division's legacy and commitment to duty. The band performs service members of coalition partners from over 30 countries and assembled on the side of the Division. In mid-January 1991, the U.S. coalition began Operation Desert Storm, which kicked off an intensive air campaign designed to knock out key Iraqi infrastructure and weaken Iraqi forces. The ground offensive was launched in early 1991 with military forces willingly destroyed enemy tanks and vehicles. After only 100 hours of ground combat, coalition troops liberated Kuwait, with no more ending Iraq's surrender. From Fort Riley, Kansas, this is the 1st Infantry Division, one of the Army's most storied divisions. Nicknamed the Big Red One because of the distinctive red on their unit patch. As the oldest continuously serving division of the U.S. Army, the unit has spearheaded the American Expeditionary Forces in France during World War I. In World War II, the Fighting First stormed Omaha Beach on D-Day and liberated Nazi concentration camps. The highly decorated unit has had 37 members of the Big Red One awarded the Medal of Honor. In Washington, D.C., the 1st Division Monument stands President Clark memorializing Nazis who died while serving. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the Big Red One, the 1st Infantry. During Operation Desert Storm, the entry rather than fighting proved value on the battlefield. It is fast, it is tough, and it is lethal. Named for General Omar Bradley, a leader from West Point State class in 1916, the Bradley was built to carry troops into the ground.
No one thinks about that.
During Desert Storm, they engaged in some of the largest tank battles in Army history, but a decisive victory, shattering enemy formations. Phased in with Texas American Fleet Division is currently supporting in 20 countries across 5 continents. From World War II to today, all Ironside remain battle-proven and always ready. special thanks to our sponsor, UFC. Stabilize Iraq and prevent the campaign in Afghanistan over the course of the 2-decade conflict, over 2 million Syrians made up less than 1% of the American population reported to terrorism. Most of those Syrian members of the United States. The Striker armored combat vehicle enables the team to maneuver close urban terrain, plus provide protection in open terrain and transport infantry quickly to critical battlefield positions. The first Striker vehicles were fielded back in as part of the U.S. Army Special Operations Command, the 75th Ranger Regiment, based out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina, represents a legal, agile, and flexible force capable of conducting many complex joint special operations missions. Today's Rangers Regiment is the Army's Theater Direct Action Brigade force. It is always combat ready, mentally and physically tough, and prepared to fight our country's adversaries. The U.S. Army Special Operations Command is an elite and succeed in protecting the country from their threats. Composed of 5 units with unique specialties, Special Operations Forces, small tactical teams, taking on the most challenging and sensitive missions. Military legends and service members and civilians alike may take on turns to quiet and military missions in foreign countries. Ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. Army Special Forces. The United States does not face the challenging international environment alone. Our network of allies and partners is an advantage that our adversaries can then overcome. During the war on terrorism, the 10th Mountain Division earned their medal as white fighters through repeated deployments to Afghanistan and Iraq. Since 2002, the 10th Mountain Division, based out of Fort Drum, New York, has been the most deployed regular Army unit. Its combat brigades have seen over 20 deployments to both Iraq and Afghanistan, supporting Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. To show America's military might, they have one purpose: to deter war and, if ordered, defeat the enemies of the United States of America. They are the 10th Mountain Division. Investments in cutting-edge systems, drone technology, and AI-powered capabilities strengthen the force, equipping soldiers with the tools they need to protect the country and defend democracy. The Army has conscripted Brigade Combat Team 6 of the Active Combat 2 of the National Guard. More than two-thirds of the 7,000 servicemen and women who sacrificed their lives fighting the global war on terrorism were part of one of the Army's three branches: active duty forces, the Army Reserve, and the Army National Guard. Spread across the parade today, numerous fighting vehicles, some designed for very specific functions and others for flexibility, but they all must be maintained. With over 200,000 trucks alone, field vehicle mechanisms ensure that the fleet of vehicles are ready. These mechanics get the job done. This combine starts with the M777, a lightweight howitzer. These lightweight howitzers may not look particularly lightweight, but are made from titanium. They are 7,000 pounds lighter than the predecessor, the OM-198. Used by the Army since 2005, the M777 is currently being used in Ukraine. Weighing only 4,700 pounds, the M19 howitzer is small. It's used by infantry brigades, particularly for air assault missions. It was first used in Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm in 1991. The 7th Division, originally called the Hourglass Division due to their attack systems, gained the nickname Bayonet Division. Bayonet was deployed to Korea in June of 1950. At Incheon Land, during the liberation of Seoul, they were credited with planting the bayonet at the heart of the enemy. The 13 members of the division received the Medal of Honor. The 7 Navals and sustained the combat readiness of 2nd Brigade combat teams and the combat aviation brigade.
I love the Army. It is a great way to set yourself up for success, to prepare yourself for the future.
God bless you, God bless our soldiers, and God bless the U.S. Army.
Don't face Army going difference in the last game from home to America's Arctic Angel, execute expeditionary operations, conduct multi-domain operations in the Indo-Pacific theater and the Arctic, and on order decisively defeat any adversary in extreme cold weather, mountainous and high latitude environments, through large-scale combat operations. The Angels are the Army's only Arctic division. Masters of Arctic warfare, the 11th survived. The division operated as the 11th Air Assault Division with the mission of testing and refining the Army's helicopter-centric air command doctrine. Activated once again in June 2022, they remain dedicated to defending America's interests throughout the Arctic, in Alaska, and beyond. The 11th Airborne Division, America's Arctic Angels. Requiring ongoing maintenance in the field and on base because nothing happens until something moves. Wheeled vehicle mechanics supervise and perform maintenance, repair, recovery operations on vehicles that serve the Army in a variety of mission-critical roles. Included in the array of mobile artillery such as paladins, Scout tank is the Joint Light Tactical Vehicle known as the
That's gonna come on Vegas one last time.
fight or win without the Army Reserve. They are the first component of Army ranks. Let's have a big hand for the Army Reserve.
Hey guys, we've come to the end of a big, beautiful Army parade, guys. It was fun. We had a wonderful time. We saw tanks, we saw the Army from all colors, and then we saw the helicopters, okay? So guys, thank you for always coming back to my channel. Guys, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, comment, and guys, I'll see you on the next one.
Oh, what a cool shot.